What's up, guys? Here we are with another reaction. In this, we have nuclear rumors swirl after India's alleged strike on Kirana Hill. Now, before we jump into this, I know you're seeing a different layout. Well, I recently moved, and so I got a new setup, and I can't set it up the same way that I did at my last apartment. So, if you guys enjoy this layout, please let me know in the comment section. If not, we'll keep fixing it and tweaking it until we get something you guys like. But before we jump into this, also, if you guys happen to enjoy, please don't forget to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up. Also, if you like to support the channel by becoming a member, all you gotta do is hit the join button and receive exclusive benefits. Stop in.
The dust is settling in Pakistan, but now there are fears of a nuclear winter. I'm sure you've seen the online chatter, an unconfirmed strike, rumors of radiation leak, mysterious Egyptian flights, and suspicious earthquakes. It's got all the makings of a dramatic war story. But what is the truth here? Did India actually hit a Pakistani nuclear site?
After the
We'll try to
ceasefire,
answer that question tonight. The speculation, we can tell you, began after a strike on May 10th. The target is believed to be Kirana Hills. This is located near Sargodha. Sargodha is a city in in Pakistan's Punjab province. Now, reports say that these hills, the Kirana Hills, hold Pakistani nuclear weapons. We've got some videos from that area. You can clearly hear people say that Kirana has been hit. Take a look at this first.
किराना पहाड़ी ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਟੈਕ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਮਜ਼ਾਰ ਅਟੈਕ ਹੋਇਆ ਉਹ ਦੂਜਾ ਇੱਕ ਹੋਰ ਅਟੈਕ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਮੁਸਲਸਲ ਅਟੈਕ ਹੋ ਰਹੇ ਕਿਰਾਨਾ ਪਹਾੜੀ ਤੋਂ ਦੋ ਅਟੈਕ ਹੋ ਗਏ ਆ ਦੋ ਅਟੈਕ ਦੋ ਮਜ਼ਾਰ ਫਾਇਰ ਅਭੀ
so
And cue the
that's where they have nukes in Kirana Hills, and they're saying India hit Kirana Hills. I'm no nuke expert or anything like that. So genuinely, I'm like, would that not set off any of the nukes inside that we have inside? Or I need y'all help in the comment section on this one.
speculation. Experts wondered if India had struck a Pakistani nuclear site, specifically the entrance to the site. The timing is certainly suspect. Within hours of this attack, Pakistan sued for peace. The Americans also spoke about some alarming intel that they had received. Now, all of this added fuel to the fire. Some people were convinced that India had hit Kirana Hills. The Indian military was asked about this. The answer was a resounding no.
Okay.
Thank you for telling us
Gotcha.
that Kirana Hill houses some nuclear installation. We did not know about it.
Yeah.
And we've not hit Kirana Hills, whatever is there. Okay. I did not brief in my briefing yesterday.
He said it as clearly as possible, yet the rumors did not end.
Oh.
Yesterday, the issue reached the US State Department. They were asked a yes or no question. Has a US team gone to Pakistan over nuclear radiation fears? Has America sent a team to check nuclear radiation in Pakistan? That was the question. Listen to the answer.
Has US sent a team to Islamabad or Pakistan following the reports that there have been leaks of nuclear radiation in some of the secured Pakistani sites?
I have nothing to preview on that at this time.
Hold up. Dang, so there could be not a nuke in general, I guess, specifically, but like nuclear radiation leaking out of her. India says they ain't strike it. So if they say that, I feel like I trust these Indian military and Indian reports because I haven't been lied to yet, right? I haven't watched a video on this news, First Post News with Paul Dishar, and then found out later on they weren't facts. So that's what India's saying. I'm going to believe it.
They did not confirm or reject it. Now add to that a mysterious Egyptian plane. It landed at a small airport north of Sargodha, and this happened recently. Reports say it was carrying boron to Pakistan. Now, boron is a chemical element. It is often used to suppress nuclear reactions. So the speculation is that Pakistan is using boron to contain the fallout. Now, just to be clear, there is no official word on such a disaster, neither from India nor from Pakistan.
Okay.
Nonetheless, it's a story worth looking at because India has created a new doctrine against Pakistan. And in this doctrine, nuclear blackmail will not be accepted. Prime Minister Modi himself has made that clear.
कोई भी न्यूक्लियर ब्लैकमेल भारत नहीं सहेगा.
We not having it. Talk to him, Modi.
Both India and Pakistan have around 170 nuclear warheads each. India has a no first use policy, meaning we will only use nukes in response to a nuclear attack. We will not be the first ones to use or to fire a nuke. But Pakistan has a different policy. They have talked about using any weapon to defend themselves, perhaps even nuclear weapons. They do rule it out. Until now, Pakistan has hid behind this nuclear shield. But as Prime Minister Modi said, it won't work anymore. Nuclear blackmail or not, India will strike back. Which brings us to Pakistan's arsenal.
Modi said, y'all not finna keep, you know what I'm saying, talking about these nukes and we're not falling for it. We're not going for it. And yeah, let y'all send off a nuke. We're gonna respond accordingly. We gonna take it up. If y'all start it, we gonna finish it. Point blank period. But India is not a country that wants to start anything. But they also will not be bullied, will not be blackmailed. I know PM Modi definitely ain't having none of that. None of that.
Nukes are stored in a disassembled state. What does that mean? It means that the warhead is stored separate from the missile. So if you want to fire them, you'll have to assemble them first. You'll have to load the warhead on the missile. Now the question is, where are they stored? Across the country. Pakistan can fire nukes from the air and land, not from the sea yet. From the air, they can fire nuclear weapons using the Mirage planes. 4 bases in Pakistan are said to house the Mirages. The Minas base in Attock, the Rafiki base in Shorkot, the Shahbaz base in Jacobabad, and the Masroor base near Karachi. These 4 bases have the Mirage jets. So logically, the nuclear warheads should be nearby, near these bases. Then you have land-based ballistic missiles like the Shaheen 2 and the Fateh 2. Reports say at least 5 bases in Pakistan could house these missiles: Gujranwala, Sargodha, Pano Akil, Khuzdar, and Akro. Like we just told you, Sargodha is near Kirana Hills. So the question is, could India have struck this target? I don't think there is any doubt on the capability. Indian missiles were hitting Pakistani bases at will. They also created a runway at the Sargodha Air Base. So yes, we could have hit Kirana Hills if we wanted to.
Agreed.
Whether we actually did or not is a different question. The Indian Army says we did not. And 2 factors would have guided this decision. Number 1, the escalation. You see, striking air bases is one thing, but striking a nuclear site is a major escalation.
Yeah.
And as the military said, that was never our intention. Operations.
I just feel like Pakistan would have really like been talking to the media and really been in the news and really like been all over that, talking about what India's done and India has doomed them and India is going to be the reason for their downfall and other countries need to help them and stuff like that. So I just feel like they didn't hit it because Pakistan ain't said nothing about it. They ain't said nothing about it.
Sindoor was non-escalatory from the word go. That's the first point. Factor number 2, the fallout. Kirana Hills is just 170 kilometers from the Indian border. If there is an explosion, if there's a nuclear explosion there, would the fallout be limited to Pakistan? Or would it be felt across the border too, in India?
That's a good question.
New Delhi would have thought about it.
Agreed.
Also, our forces have used their strength responsibly. Throughout this conflict, Pakistan targeted Indian civilians, but India made sure that Pakistani civilians did not become collateral damage. Plus, our forces have proven their ability to carry out precision strikes. So I repeat, had India wanted, it could have struck Pakistani nukes by first hitting the base near their nuclear command center and then hitting the mountains holding the nukes. It would have been the death blow.
It would have been a wrap.
But India's
Wow.
denial has been categorical. So as things stand, there was no nuclear escalation. It's just one of those war stories that fuel intrigue and imagination. And thank God for it. At first post, we are choosing to
Yeah, I definitely trust India's military and what Pagi Sharma has to say, and that's a good point that she brings up. Like they would have absolutely thought, like, let's not strike here if we know that they have nuclear things going on in there because that waste could come over into India across the border. And first of all, they're definitely not going to put their own citizens at risk. But you heard them, and they were specifically targeting certain places as to not put any Pakistani citizens at risk, cause the least amount of collateral damage as possible. And so I don't believe they hit it. But I do agree with her that if they wanted to, they definitely could have. That's all we have. If you guys enjoyed, please don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, check out the next, and I'll see y'all next time.